Ready for question 2?
Ready.
So the next question asks, what approaches can employers use to verify the integrity and good character of a candidate when references provide limited information?
Okay, so I always find that employers should have almost like a recruitment policy, so to speak, a policy that would ultimately tell the story or at least overview the journey of an employee. And so implementing a policy that would overview, listen, this is what we're going to do at the recruitment phase. We're going to ask for references. If those references are limited, I would also ultimately look to, the interview questions in which you ask as well. So having a policy that is aptly and accurately reflective of the business and how you approach recruitment, I always find is ultimately going to be beneficial, because if complaints come off the back of that, you can again tell that story. You can demonstrate, well, this is the questions that we asked. This is why we did what we did. Some people call them, safe recruitment. Some people call them procurement strategy. It comes in different shapes and sizes, but an employer's power is ultimately done through probing for information. So if the references are relatively limited, probe more. Make sure that we're asking the right questions to get the answers in which we require. So again, potentially it might be time, if you are running into, limited references, we're not sure of the character of the individual that we're dealing with here, or if they're going to be suitable for this role, maybe it's time to go back to the drawing board and revise a couple of the questions and see ultimately the answers in which, again, you have been getting when asking these questions. Because again, it ultimately comes down to the art of the question. Some questions can evoke far more information than another. So again, have a look at what you've done previously, see what answers you've been provided, and then potentially look to reform off the back of that.
A great explanation there. Thanks, Kane.